What if you have unlimited money to create the perfect gym? How crazy and high-tech can you make it? But can you also add too much that the gym actually becomes worse? I built the Dream Smart Home Gym, and I'm actually in the description here. Shout out to Jeff Nippert and Browney for the help. And I never told anyone about this. Let's look at this video with my brother. He knows everything about tech. Let's look at this gym. First reaction video you're in.
Yeah.
Ever.
Can't wait to react.
Brothers, do you see it?
We are about to build our dream home gym right here. So we need to figure out what's the best gear. We need to talk to some experts to make sure that we're making this something special. And then we need to spend a lot of money actually buying the equipment. Full body vibrating roller for large muscle groups. Well,
Did you make these decisions?
I did not. I actually commented on this video when it came out. This looks amazing, 5 months ago. So I checked this out and I just scrolled through it and I was like, wow. And then YouTube didn't ever recommend it to me again. I completely forgot to watch it. So here we are half a year later.
the Theragun Pro Plus Recovery Air.
There's a calf one, there's an arm one, there's a back and core one.
These products are crazy, but we had a 1-hour call and we were mainly talking about what to put into the gym in terms of big equipment. Gym essentials. So for those watching that are trying to build their own home gym, these are the questions I asked. What is the goal of the gym? So what do you want to train? How much space do you have, of course? And what is your budget? That didn't really matter, I believe. So the first thing I said, swim machine, cable machine, maybe with a standalone squat rack, but
Depends on the space and what you want with it.
definitely you should be able to bench because most people want to bench. In order to bench, you definitely need a barbell with plates or dumbbells. For cardio options, it can be anything. We talked about treadmill, bike. Obviously, he was talking about tech. So maybe he went for like
Some
crazy adjustable dumbbells.
with rep counting and stuff, man.
Rep counting. No! That's good cardio though, if he likes it.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope he bought this one.
These things are so overpriced, it's insane.
What?
600 bucks?
What?
How techy do we go for the gym? You can get a lot of really interesting looking tech gym gear. I just don't know how good it is.
I'll put footage here on my brother right here now of the machine that I'm trying out, and it's very high tech and I like it.
This type of equipment is really cool. It is a bit expensive now, but I think the price is going down right now. It saves space, have like an option to make it heavy when you go up and make it lighter when you go down, or vice versa.
So it's kind of like a yoga mat, but it's got handles that come out which allow you to lift weights, and it can adjust the resistance of power to deliver up to 200
kilograms?
This thing isn't even 200 kilograms. That's what I mean. Like the way that it is less than a way that it can output or that you can use. It's super
crazy.
cool. That's why magnets are like, yeah, that's just the future of weight training.
So the only decision that we have left to make is machines. This is a machine for running, yes, but they've also managed to turn it into a strength training machine by being able to simulate the sled push. So if I start pushing, and then if I stop pushing, and then if I start pushing, yeah, exactly, yeah.
These are the things I expect to see in his gym, like things that techie things that you don't really expect to see.
These guys have software that takes your floor plan, inserts each of the products you picked, including exactly how much space each one takes up, and also generate full 3D renders of what those machines would look like within your exact space. Come on in.
Here we go. Oh, that's a lot of equipment in this space.
Yeah.
Well, one thing we noticed quite early was one of the main reasons that one of us would end up leaving the gym early was we were thirsty and we'd forgotten to bring a drink down with us. So in the event that happens, having this mini fridge here eliminates that excuse.
That would not be a reason for me to leave the gym early, but it makes sense. Like frictionlessness.
He likes to live optimized. Please do a 3 to 6 month review on all the stuff that you bought. I'm also really interested because he's like talking about making it friction free, but how does it work like when you really do it? Show what didn't work, what worked, what did you change?
I use an Apple Watch for my health tracking, not because I think it has like medical grade accuracy or anything. It just makes it really fun. It makes me want to compete with my friends and to do better than them. I just tap this watch on one of these machines, and because this is all Apple Gym Kit compatible, both machines work together to give you the most accurate, most instant workout tracking I have ever had.
The Apple Gym Kit is something not every machine has, like a couple of, I think they're not really like up and coming and
Yeah.
see them a lot, but this is what I expected him to have, and it's a really cool feature.
We bought our dumbbells from a company called Black Box. I just really like how no nonsense their design is. And then all of these adjustable weights are from a company called Bowflex. And honestly, I think this thing right here is an absolutely amazing product.
Isn't that those? I'm gonna look.
Wait, don't put it on here.
Here it is. It's also adjustable
This is an adjustable dumbbell.
with rep counter.
These things go up to 41 kilos each.
41? That's crazy.
I've never found those.
Never.
41
Bowflex.
kilogram Bowflex. What?
They're pretty affordable, I would say. They are expensive, but they're 41 kilograms.
Crazy.
That will be enough for like almost everybody.
And the barbell is, I imagine for a lot of people, the single most useful form factor because it actually saves you a ton of time versus having to come over here, take this off, load weights onto this bar.
I would say space is a better reason because time doesn't really matter. Because if you're lifting heavy, you're resting for 60, 90, maybe even 120 seconds. You have 60 seconds to load a little bit more on the bar or load it off.
First things first, the Vitruvian. And if you actually stop and think about what this thing is claiming to be, it sounds bonkers. They are pitching this thing as an entire gym for people who don't have an entire gym. It doesn't save you cost. This is a $3,000 slab.
This is really for people that don't want to go to the gym. They don't like the vibe of the gym. They have not the time to go to the gym. They live far away from the gym.
It does weigh 30 kilograms. Any weight you want up to 200 kilograms
So
thanks
cool,
to
it's so
magnetic
cool.
resistance on the inside.
30 for 200 kilogram
That's
resistance.
so cool. That's so cool.
We probably won't keep this because, we're lucky enough to actually have the equipment that this is designed to simulate. For the dual adjustable pulley machine, they only ship this by default with 35 kilos on either side. 35 kilos is not a lot of weight, and you have to pay extra to get 50.
What? To get 50? It's very normal to go up to 90 kilograms.
Yeah.
Like 90 on each side is like, that's good.
What you see here is the total weights that this thing shipped with, which is not enough to do any kind of serious lifting, so we've ordered more.
Weights are probably the most expensive thing of a gym.
Weights are expensive.
Shipping costs are crazy.
How do we build in accountability? And this iPad is an important part of that. So on this iPad is every single thing that we need to use while we're in the gym and nothing more than that. This is a habit tracker. You can use these for basically anything, but the way that we've set this up is every time we do a full workout, we just slap a sticker on here on the way out of the room.
I would have expected the most techie gym tracker here.
And on an iPad.
So this is nightclub mode, and it is.
Yeah, but these are the things. It's cool that you can do them. You never do them with the smart home gym, but it's really
Yeah,
cool
it's
that
fun.
you could do it.
At this point, it all takes just one hacker for Aaron's house to turn into a high-level prison.
You make your house smart. The first thing what people say is like, "Oh, you're so easy, like hacked and stuff." No,
Oh, finally we got the
It's not
boxing.
the most polished product I've ever used. You have to put up with an app.
but it kind of looks like a Temu AliExpress
Product. For 600 bucks. It sounds cheap.
Yeah, it is cheap. It is cheap.
So what do we rate this gym?
I think the only thing that I would have done differently was the elliptical. I don't really use that.
I don't like an elliptical, no.
I don't like it. I'm really techie. I like tech. So yeah, it's a really good gym. Like a 8.5. I wouldn't do that much different.
Was there a pull-up bar? Yeah, there is a pull-up bar.
Yeah.
But I don't like those pull-up bars.
I think you also hit your head if you pull up.
I would definitely like to see heavier dumbbells and heavier weights in general. The cable machine looks amazing, and also you can adjust it so easily. But honestly, it's not heavy enough. For a home gym, this is definitely an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, it's really good.
What would you rate this gym? Comment down below, and also make sure to check out the original video. Smash the like, subscribe to Mr. Who's the Boss. I've been watching so many of his videos over in my entire life. I think you've watched an insane amount as well.
Yeah.
All right, let me know how you enjoyed this video, and if you want to subscribe, smash the like and hit that bell, that would be appreciated. This was the last video that you're definitely gonna enjoy. It was about Gorilla versus 100 men. Who will really win this viral meme? Just watch it. Subscribe, just like, hit the bell. I already said that, and download the app.
Subscribe.